When you're looking at sperm health, you ideally first want to have a sperm analysis done that is going to look at the sperm count, the motility, the morphology to get a baseline understanding of where you're at. And then you can start doing some things that are going to be beneficial. But before you even look at the beneficial stuff, first I would say make sure you're not doing anything harmful. So here we would look at, for example, one of the most basic ones that a lot of people already know is not exposing the testicles to too much heat, not taking hot baths, not spending lots of time in a jacuzzi, not spending lots of time in a sauna. And that goes for traditional saunas for sure. There's been no research done in that department. With infrared saunas, which have a lower temperature and a more natural heat signature. I was curious in that department, so some time ago, I went a pretty long period of time not doing any sauna use, and then I had a sperm analysis done, and then I did lots of infrared sauna on a daily basis for several months and had the test done over again. Interestingly, now this is just an N of one person, just me study, but interestingly, my sperm health actually improved over that time, interestingly enough. But of course, just looking at a study of one person is not enough to make a huge decision. That's just me sharing a story with you. What are other things that can be problematic? Well, for the same reason, wearing pants that are too tight as a guy all the time. It gets too hot in there. And keeping a phone in your pocket all the time. And that is well established that that is going to cause problems with the sperm health. And then also look out for other things that you might not be thinking of, like if somebody is supplementing with holy basil because a guy wants to deal with stress better and he wants to improve his testosterone. Those are great, but it's going to bring down sperm count. Holy basil is very weird in that way. So it's something you really want to watch out for. And then other things that can be problematic would be smoking, taking certain medications like ibuprofen, just high levels of stress are going to be problematic, and also obesity is not necessarily a direct causative factor, but it has a high level of correlation with sperm quality issues. Now, what other thing I wanted to mention was also phthalates can alter DNA integrity in sperm, so steer clear of body products and soaps and things like might have phthalates in them. Definitely watch out for things like cologne, are actually one of the worst enemies to male sexual health and virility. It's crazy, right? It's something a guy does to appear more attractive, but it actually significantly inhibits his sexual health. It's bizarre. Anyways, what can you do on the positive side? So first, let's look at ashwagandha. So ashwagandha is shown to create a 167% increase in sperm count. That means more than doubling, and a 57% increase in sperm motility. So that's very good, and that's also at the same time supporting testosterone, helping with stress, so helping with various other factors. And then getting into the cold is one of my absolute favorites. So the balls don't love the heat, they do love the cold. So cold baths, cold showers, ice baths, this stuff, the sperm love it. They are little Wim Hofers down there, and they thrive under cold conditions. Now, going back to other herbs, gelatinized maca is one worth looking at for increasing count and motility. Mucuna, again, count and motility. Thai black ginger is shown in animal models to improve sperm density. And then tribulus is a weird one because tribulus you hear a lot about for like testosterone and virility and muscle building and things of that nature. They haven't done any studies on it. What happens when you take it orally? It's very weird. The study that they did on it is they added it. They had like sperm in a petri dish and added tribulus to it, and then looked at it afterwards. So they basically gave the tribulus right to the sperm, and they found that it's enhanced the motility and the velocity of the sperm. Very bizarre to me that they would try it in that way. But I just share that as an interesting side note. But looking at herbs, I would say ashwagandha, mucuna, black ginger, and those are going to be definitely some of the most powerful. And watch out for holy basil, because that's your friend in a lot of ways and under a lot of circumstances, but not in this case.